fear of rejection? Do you suffer from this? If so, I'm going to go through some of the things that cause fear of rejection, because in order to fix it, you have to understand what the root problem is. So I'm going to go through some different scenarios that may have led you to have fear of rejection. And the first one is childhood scars, criticism and things like that, things that made you feel that you were not worthy or that you're not good enough. That would lead to fear of rejection. Past trauma, any type of past trauma that you've had that, typically if it's physical trauma, there is some, emotional things that go along with that. Especially if you were, kind of debilitated for a while, or not, your usual self for a while. If it took a long time to heal, you may have those fears of rejection because you don't feel that you're at your best, or you feel, guilty about what happened, something like that. But it's important to get to the root problem and the root cause, because you can, talk yourself out of the fear of rejection, but if you have a root problem, it's best to always fix the root. That way you can evolve in the best way possible. So, your core beliefs about yourself. If you have low self-esteem, if you have low self-worth, if your vision and your view of yourself is poor, that will lead to fear of rejection. And I understand that fear of rejection is real for a lot of people, and it does hold you back. If you are afraid of being rejected, you're not going to be as willing to put yourself out there for a job or for a relationship or anything, because of that fear of rejection may hold you back. And I don't want to see anybody held back. So if you can get to the root core of the reason that you have the fear of rejection, that makes it a lot easier to fix. And if you fix it at the root, it won't be a problem again. And then we have, if you are a perfectionist by nature, nothing's good enough ever, and that is a problem. It sounds like a great thing to have, but it's not. It's actually a problem, because nothing is ever perfect. And if you're locked in and your mindset is everything has to be perfect, you're going to be always disappointed, which that will cause, that fear of rejection, because it's not going to be good enough. And you have your mindset, so you need to change your mindset away from being a perfectionist. It's okay to always do the best you can do, and you should always be doing the best you can do. But being a perfectionist, believe me, will hold you back. Hope this helps. Good luck.